everybody in Northeast will agree to those people? Even when you have established regional balance, people are going to have issues with your appointees. So the focus should be on getting the work done. Than where free region had money. Look, 2005, near a year a program be under Friedrich Naumann Foundation. And a year penny than butcher Becca Simbi. And it stuck with me. Sometimes now have a VIP buses now a basono against your state-owned SCC or Sanum and then a account. And Dambochi or can say, why now throw VIP bus? A free Kumasi a bank crime, and a free crime a Kumasi. No, could do yeno. Go see from Busa driver and so free hander. And now ye dear neither. And now can't casabenda. One and I yes other. Now you'll be a dean. Or see one. Now Coco froze, Habreno. STC. Now call Neko Josie Quemua. Not ever free here. Listen, why? Or Kakasabay. Non-performance is what leads to asking the origins and identities of people or who they are. If you perform, people care little who you are. You can be the president's sibling or twin brother. Performance will obscure many of the issues I hear. To me, the message say, "Yema yeni enku nipa yepa wonum say, omo nipa ye didi nipa ni mu ana." Abutre ne de di mu ka ayi kese pa. Kanyiti na me kan ye no. Abutre, abujucheri. Amanyo sam ubeye ni ye na wuni sa de no a. Ene ye ne Ghana. Ye prepare ye hu sa. Enti mede masem no ba na wie ye no ye wo man chichire mampani mahama nko antimi nye ne cabinet ne ministers omunko antimi nye eye ye nyinara impo amanyoku a ogina wo mu anamu kopri mampani na wababa ye Ghana man nyina mampani no omunko adodo ye sei na omunko antimi aye na mesre so say cardinal, maybe this is my last point. Ye ni party formed governments in Ghana. Amanyoko bian chichire abaida under this Fourth Republic. Ye nyabi in the Second Republic. Ye nyabi immediate following independence. But ye be Republic 1960 krano na nye party formed government. Yantia siasa say there is no NDC government. As there was no MPP government. There is a government of the Republic of Ghana headed by His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama. He may have been elected on the ticket of NDC, but I'm telling you, President Mahama can decide not to be NDC member today and he will continue to be the President of the Republic of Ghana. Unlike members of parliament, say, or no member of parliament, no can say, on a party a sponsor and biomua, there's automatically a trigger to go and hold the by-elections. No, president there and this pamuchao. And our party in government, our party is in government. There is no party in government under this Fourth Republic. Cardinal Mawie, Dr. James Kwabena Jr. Kabila. Ena wade we say abetum anope Kokrokoo dwumade ena waso egusua utie Musa Abattoir in Asawase says Nana Yakese, I essentially agree with Atiq Mohammed. Appointment committee deserves commendation for the overwhelming endorsement of the first batch of the ministerial nominees. This is a crucial step towards resetting Ghana and addressing the present challenges facing our nation. The confidence Ghanaians have placed in President Mahama to restore hope is evident. And it is imperative that he prioritizes their needs and conditions. Together, we can rebuild and achieve the progress Ghanaians are yearning for. Let's support JM to succeed. Musa Abattoir, Ediano Efri Kumase. Now, this one, Ibu in secondary says, do you remember Honorable Rashid Abdul Pepio telling we the youth to go and cut grass? We are not getting jobs to do.
Now he is the minister designate for labor, jobs, and employment. Please greet my brother man Kabila for me. Ibu in Sekune. I think.
No.
Ever Rashid Pepo number manana.
Obuasi and any other issue. I say, Oka Huasem briefly in the next 7-8 minutes.
Okay. Obuasi incident the area Husem and Fahu Koya Yomu Shu Monkono and Fahu Koya Mfaso, a Shu Monkono, Yama Busia Fonina Yako. But if you ask me, a painful death, this is not how Nipabia, this shouldn't be the way you exit. But Nina Ejina, Yamidikan Kaya, also the unmoderated expectations people have. Any Sebi, Uncrophobia, Etodibia, or Mukasano. You see, when you incite people to violence, sometimes you're more inciting Crawford or Monkahubu. There is a video of a certain journalist, and I condemn his utterances in no reserved terms. And my bed were some lame excuse be saying yen no can now or can maybe I trim. Whether you said it yesterday or today, the content is objectionable.
Oh, yes, I'm okay.
Make a Captain Smart. Oh, second of phobia video no. And found time I can. You see, there is.
Let's help you.
Yeah, you are doing that. You are glorifying his truth.
Scripture.
Yeah.
It is about Pharaoh. Pharaoh was not a name.
Yeah.
You don't dignify people who are engaged in dishonorable things.
Yeah.
By mentioning their
I
names.
agree with him.
Ignore it.
Yeah. By mentioning his name, you are glorifying him. Now, the old man mileage we crack down.
And someone in the HD.
Hey, is the idea. Now, Miss Minka, the Mamba Crams win Kibia. Anyway, and look, I think there's a problem with our media landscape, says here. And it's people who are engaged in monologues and soliloquy, soliloquy,
Soliloquy. Key.
Eh?
Key.
Soliloquy. As a onomatopoeia and as your monotopoeia, no, and yeah,
soliloquy.
Soliloquy. No, I got the onomatopoeia. No, and
who could be some teacher of school? Who teacher be a teacher? They know a bill.
Oh, no, onomatopoeia, onomatopoeia.
The teacher know a paper.
Oh, and says a lot of morning shows are yehu and with all deference to Nyomuyo Mojuma ye. Says they are engaged in monologues, soliloquies, and a lot of times sabi Misham Kansim Hunungwa. And they are the ones who get glorified, they are the ones who get praised. And it's becoming trendy. As a Nuna says here, we are host now, no pa. Kita towel kesia ebo kon. And long sleeves and susun. Now kike mu acheza wo de adwuma no. Wonye bi.
So mo choba wo mo choba.
Na de o kike mu de team vivre. Oh, they all kike mu you know straining their veins on in now o kike mu no team vivre no the towel akesie di papa ne cheza wonye bi sana. No, it's very important that we speak to the root cause of some of these things. Not just we proper journalist, we proper host, we proper presenter. And it appears to say idea esha se kakra says idea has obia ya yebi.
And I want you fugua.
Fugua nsatia ne bi no.
Aye.
Oh, now I bet you esusun a. Just we proper presenter, we proper host. And this is ya yenhwe higher mazisia. Enuna say the media landscape. Anybody with a microphone in front of him says, yeah, a friend who journalist or friend who presenter. And then okay, and you said the person is speaking to enrich the brains of listeners. Who Kemusa did ya temsa chan throw inside Crawford. Oh yeah. And to next and you see there's another thing. Ebimo aside in a did omutima they feel they are untouchables. Because Okekemia there are people are omu bojinu so. And he feels that Mizudia have arrived. Baby Medri dear, I'm in the league of the president and the rest of that. And he said, we didn't say Hununa and so be anti and you or my. And I am Shahaya, Nyomu praising Nyomu Kasatia. But the majority are the ones who are praising these. Anke Vanda But say idiocy is not an insult, is it?
I never knew you were going to say that.
You know, we've tolerated a great deal of idiocy in this country, especially on our media platforms. Mediocrity and idiocy. And Cecia Enuna is driving us to the brink. Timik comes home, they should go and IGA, they should go another. And once they listen to you, the presumption is there. Obia sabi oti microphone enim nyansa or kanyansa ni okebia. You know, I'm for the age, man. There are people who listen to presenters and radio stations to act and to get whatever inspiration they get from them. And Tunyaka said they can go and attack. Whether he said it yesterday or today, they will go and act. And there's another trend I think we need to nip in the bud. The way our attitude towards the military is becoming scary. So see, as a civilians, you know, they are taking their disrespect close to the shores of your country and your military, you know, and that is not a place we should want to get to, and we have to get to. They are trained to fire. They are not like, you know, police for. Shrunku from what the military, you know, do. And Usha Ghana, your military civil relations are. It's not been one of the friendliest. And then, I mean, from 92, I think from 2000, I say Usha civil military relations improve it. Esha says improve it, and yeah, we've built that relationship up to this point. Now the way as civilians ni be as a way soldier cry and found who you be obon who by there. Ya training say on to Sabi nyomani dia wu ya memfam ben omo. And I think we need to have a national conversation about the way you know civil military relations and how we can improve on that. Now, look, the fact say a new government has come. And say whatever you wish for ought and must be done for you. And yes, I need here. Sometimes your expectations go through a painful journey of the president listening to you, taking your matter to cabinet and the rest of it, and sign a crown pono. So what's the crown? A policy and an action is taken on it. And the fact say who cry you wish say ni say be no and chere say about wasem no kra no and chere say be na ene no china. It takes time, much less adia unyan kan and one say is a wish you haven't expressed it and you just felt say oh ye corner koya we'll get what we want. And yes sanity media it brings also to the fore the issue of Galamsey. I strongly feel say the SWAL administration terribly handled the issue of Galamsey. It got out of hand and deliberately I think Aban Fufra has a huge responsibility to work on the issue of Galamsey. And I use Galamsey not to imply or not to refer to only illegal small-scale mining, but small-scale mining generally. And there are a lot of issues in that sector. I say Yoshe. Yembi Mazda issued a statement not long ago to ask say Aban should cease all small-scale mining activities. Now, let's come up with a workable plan, not touching only on illegal mining, but even small-scale mining in Mpo, because there is a fine line between small-scale mining and illegal small-scale mining. Sometimes, Nyomu concessions, legal concessionaires in Ukrampo, they sometimes get engaged and are they engaged in illegal small-scale mining because their man concession say you have 5 blocks. Obenwa no 10. Ube wana because sa artisanal miners abegu illegal extension no so no mu ye juma, and almost no they are not trained in ways to do sustainable mining. And in the AC, unfortunate as it is, no, is a warning to the rest of party supporters there. Look, enye bibia wo wish for, ene se wankasa o tu ho anamo. Mapenyinfonti, you can express your concerns about whatever AGA is doing, and I'm sure Abain would find a way to deal with it. Okay. Again, so it's unfortunately, like I said, as it is, it's an opportunity for Abain to begin the conversations and the actions towards cleaning the small-scale mining subsector. We can't stop mining, but in the meantime, we can suspend these activities pending the streamlining of the sector, the cleaning of the sector. So that we are, if there is some empowerment program, cry say abanye, and I've advocated say we should not have two extremes in the mining sector, where you have large-scale mining and small-scale mining. It limits obi-wa and capacity of small-scale mining, but not large-scale mining, and that is what forces them to do illegal extensions. But if we had a midway, every medium-scale mining. The capacity no every small scale mining, but nipan betima is small a medium scale mining. It allows nipan to employ people and the rest of that. But if you have two extremes, large scale mining is more capital intensive. Nisika nyendru hoye. But the capacity every small scale mining. You are forcing him to rely and engage in other things. And so let's streamline and let's review the sector very well with a view to finding solutions to some of these problems in the small scale mining subsector.
Mate, Atik Mohammed Medase Papa. One more call back SDA secondary school. This is one for you. One more call back SDA secondary school. Or the Abase Ura CY Chreme. Ura CY Chreme or no any first African or Ghanaian headmaster Bekwai SDA secondary school. You say Papa no ada ne bunkum so. Ena nyame ya adomwa ochene yawo echene yawo na awotwe 30th January 2025 ena Santasi SDA sorry wo mo ebedi ne na awotwe da nti mo amukọ Bekwai SDA secondary school ni nyina ya na mahye ne nso ama me. Serani Nana? Yes, sir. Obo ase asem no. Eyare hose. Esan se moja ehwegu. Moja ehwegu no eye moja sebi enye kraman moja. Eye nipa moja na ehwegu. Ti nsem no moma ehwe ni ye. Eye nipa wo mo edon NDC amayoko moja ehwegu. Eye asem kese was say ne kan ye sebi yesi okwase ana o say ye ne me yonko na nye ne me na obuase started in Juma. It dates back 1897 many years ago. No obuase mine ya until 2016. And I'm more Bonnie and this for the Bayantino, a closely Anglo Gold. And now, MPP are by year to maintain, and she share for Anglo Gold has come back to life. And you're very dear to some of us. Of what's in mine. On my Ghana, ye see this so dear in the Bejina. Roa Anglo Gold, a plane. Maybe people don't know. Enti obi bia obe make attempt bia say obe stopping operations a ekoso oboasem Anglo Gold no nana ya o man ni be bia jego ni so efutu bonia and this impen for the man wo mo chita for nti ena ma o mo ko bora ho a say ye kofa gold what be that. Na ohun se broni wadwe se say abrofo na ye omodwuma oni she say that Anglo Gold omu go trade ho. It's different from other mining companies in this country. Enti the edi kan soldier for no me 41 na me 41 say nukrani
Say omo ba e kra no mo ye armed. Ya gitum say soldier for a train you omo kwa mo fa so a. Motimi retrieve sa arms no. Na say nipa no ababe unarmed. Mo was our tactics no. I don't want to disclose it, but they have a way. Ya mo montete here. Well, almost say anajo. Nkrofo ban so mo ye fully armed. Self defense also almost bo on by. They say ninti no mo spray almost say cockroaches. Wow. A hot year. Entwe yi. No cry back up. Name NDC for no ameka say yefunu boni nim say masa no omo ye bi o new month ora mahama ba ye anamo refi e ho so moja gui yes na say ora mahama o ye president elect it is a reset agenda no is on course omo di moja gum nana yaw ye koya na say ye bai hwe ho keke who central say omo MP ya man ministerial appointment omo set your office ablaze eja dem who central this omo shi omo office bolly bamboy omo shit tie no omo to tie safem
Eudo
omo magana nyina ye musi to extend that no
I can't even know why also exaggerations
to extend that almost starting at the end no
we made in Russia propaganda made in Ghana propaganda
I think these are serious matters.
Ghana, you know
I think let me tell you something. Martin Luther King Jr. once said that our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter.
No, but he didn't also say
things that are of public importance. Some of us are not going to keep quiet.
But he didn't say
what is the mention?
Martin Luther King Jr. quote back where I best fit we are all caught up in an inescapable network of mutuality tied in a single garment called destiny. What affects one directly affects all indirectly.
But he didn't
say
the greatest speech of all time. I have a dream. Sasemno was captured in I have a dream. Nana ya. Enunti Ora Mahama. Nkrofo no taking inspiration from Ora Mahama. Emro Beka say NDC your revolutionary route. Na wudi akrebe ne party former bunu no
akodu mosquitoes
no eno ne sadia mimi fi say o say ka ho asem na face on central for muntie mo de hwe nana yaw ye wo agents of socialization and it appears that they've not lived up to the needed expectation and the most dangerous one is the media nana yaw media wo Ghana ha hwe mo na go say mo shape ye beliefs Muna was any bebre omo role models no media personalities o enti se nipa no what the time will go ni ko ho anopa no na mfifire tenete said the watch oba fufu a onim krofo etie no onim krofo a o kan sem bia omo bedi akire please menia panyini captain smart I think we have come a long way. Obi ni mu okromu ha oni mu ncheme mesrew se asem no kan enrachi o kan ye be 2 months ago asem no obi atie wafa wako demonstrate ene wa ye obituary brabonte ne po man ni nyina che fache o pakeke se asem we make my catch so o man no fa nchame obi akoma be kofom the one crofo cassette no menya happy because minimum ai name mu no cutting we ye bema bereba ye kunja because asem na si ye no se nyanyame ena ye mu bi ye ti ho ada bi ye de afutuo ma akasa brinken krofo beba be yiro physical you were through kanim de wasi Adam fia to what you want to say owu ya what did I mention no akrofo betima yes ade no in this country nkrofo met my side. Eti be afutu amede ma on say pacha on command bravo because I know what I'm saying. I deal with intelligence. I'm sure say we have video we say me kasa be say that. I know the reason I make catch and say onye side we say. On pacha. Uncle so sir a bereaved family no. On demonstrate sir some level of remorsefulness. Na nkrofo who say I'm passing way no dear.
His employers too must take action.
Uti because nana ya kadna uti we nkrofo bebre o yo moro model be o no uni me catch ro abrantia ba ko mra na ye the platform me catch them we actually on there o say uti achiri uti console na chi the way ebu a utimi bo 442 no 442 na me chiro sa ki uti dey na nani age ho so such a person no you a free card na ho baby an what find as gospel truth.
Oh god.
So
say Randy unim
so entity ya
me no me news tie unim say me metra radio so entwantro
no cray and not there. I salute you.
Me nuan ma me no wa ha nyina at least if for nothing at all we've known ourselves for over 15 years.
Yes.
And e mu bia e means e for it e mu bia ni ho a apart from one ya ka obi anyi this
obi anya dem anto no say dem o say there was a kana
we
kana
me say
o de kan ye because no kan ye kana
o de ye ko
we say we shall vote ye man take on o de kana
o si to aso
kana before say me free no na me nya problem so anunti honestly on the more serious note no kana socialization you know the importance of socialization. Now, yes, sir, it begin to fail us. Adia bakwa no. Say, religion. Cry was a tete yen. And ne omo they are engaged in visa racketeering. Some pastors, some imams, malams. Then you ask yourself, say, mo tete yen dia konya osra himemu kra. Look at this attitude. And kwadano agro mudi no peer pressure, peer influence. Nina ye agents of socialization. Family and marriage as institution. Family no entity ben and ye de man for kroma. Me say Ghana from where I sit. The most important ministry yes uncle family review ministry or my penny go for the buy national orientation. I'm telling you we need to
but the chief I've got to move on.
E was say ye timidity or mine no ye titi amount for mo say adie we wo ye no enye mo start vandalism yi na mo seize public properties mo ko na mo bucha nkrofo no mo dwane to extend that I form the private entities. Yeah, what
Randy Mamenko Dr. Kabila.
My sort mining company wo ada.
Electrochem.
Mamenko
Dr. Kabila.
We are wo machines are said and China omo fire and this mebru no ko omo fa millions of dollars ni na yen jene.
Mate. Mamenko
China na yakwa ko gumu headquarters ni mu fie.
Mamenko Kabila o de.
What is that?
It's not true. It's not true.
No. They said they were sanctioned by
Sir Randy
confirm that from
Sir Randy
but from the NDC.
Okay, could be defamatory. Disclaimer.
This is the first time I mean.
Sir Randy, Bajo Mamenko, Dr. James Cabrabon for na menen Doc, Bajo
the cardinal.
Yes, Doc, Bajo Pomi.
On my way, your problem bakopa ye the overplay of political parties that are poorly and incompetently run without whatever what principles whatsoever.
I see anything.
Yeah, they amanyokwo sebi nyinaso papa bi eni akotene wo kwan a wonfa so didi dwuma wo Ghana ha na enye kwan pa so na wo mu didi wo mu dwuma na afen so enye ni papa ene wono ma enim de ene edi animu e ka ho bi pa na o man ye wo problems
still
say sense of entitlement na adenu kra ya na ye ntiase de to so bio Kwame Nkrumah ka asem bi I think it was 1956 before we even got independent and now all can say the power of the press to do good is great, but the power of the press to do evil and harm is even greater and immense. Emphasis on greater and immense. And Yes, the freedom of the media is guaranteed under this constitution. I think chapter 12, article 162. Yes, but it comes with responsibility. And they are sudie and neighbor. Now you better say near cancer. Oh, sensationalism. Cardinal, their course or Boise, and me person me dealing with it briefly. Say, young Kai say, or Boise Anglo Gold Ashanti Mine had been operating since 1897. The first time I closed it down in 2014 against pleadings from the Asantehene. Any woman opening for Nyamiadum 2017 and almost signed BA 2018 Ocha woman website and on board EcoG a 20-year program. A 2 months in Fed you know a deal when the own person ye. Enti afena woman I de shall see a cry. Mesre say the course war me de me nyanya nyina so bi kese apart from video bi am hwe ya mia mi nua baako enyina esese nke fantiti mu o Prempeh College na subani nim de o my papa pem eni suban pa e di anim kan ne ma bi won mani se o de ho kofore ho kra o kan ho bi me hu video no mu
Prempeh
say an old boy
Ghana problem find a Prempeh for
meme kasa ni breso maza meme kasa wani breso wani breya menye ha na obaba ye no
mo green na wani bra na de
mesre se wahu ye na suadi a ebema wo mo eso daye e de sa adisua ntete bia no baaye no wo mo daye so ni wo mo daye so ni wo mo ani suadi hunu no ebebam se ye be ye oman ma papa ye be ma oman no adi yie na nsamo a ekoso ewo oboase na anu yi minuanom adikate ni fa bi afiri ho but obi a okoho bia must be held responsible by himself sabi the entia ye nipa na ye eni se ye nimpan ana say say sabi ye ne mmoa nsusue bia na yentam ni say obi ka asem kyerwa odwene ho anse na wotu ho anamo say etia na atik di bibi akyerme ana waka bibi akyerme na hwi mi so me mabetu ayi na meka. You don't do that. Last week me ka asem bi say aban adwuma ye bia ba bi nipa binom a wo mfi say wo mo amanyoko NDC mu e constitute wo mo ho into a body. Say management should come and report to them. I told you here. Another one has just emerged.
Which one?
Say Mampania appoint you be say Uncle Da Kobiano. If you don't say one more year, Amanyoko a sponsor Mampanino ma was have a Kuonumunti. Mampania appointment now why no on train sign. Which party member who believes in a principle run party will do this? Why never yes hadi?
And what is wrong with that?
I'm saying, what is wrong with what?
Yes, no.
Question the decision of the president.
It's not about questioning the decision of the president.
Why? Hold
on. Hey, Collins.
And in that case,
I want him to justify.
Let me answer.
Because this issue about say obi
you can have an issue with the president's appointment.
Yes.
And to make assembly critique say this question about say your region it is neither here nor there, because if the president appoints somebody from the region, there are people in the region who will be dissatisfied with that appointment or nominee.
Sure.
So it is not about having issues or not having issues. Okay. I'm talking about the procedure and the process and the mandate and the authority. Mampanino yaman ho kwan say we on pow ayi aswafo a on be di djuma Mampani nya 100%. Why Enti say wo ho asem bi kan. You go through the process and say, but we brother nyasa question so. Who say wo ye amanyoko no mu banti
to question the judgment.
Tie, nya the question of the judgment.
They don't want him there.
Question me my answer. It is not even question the judgment that is my issue.
Yeah.
The basis upon which they are doing that they are NDC members. So what?
Almost party no.
So what?
Nasle coincidence does check.
And no time me catch from the beginning. I laid the foundation to this discussion. Collins, we don't have a party formed government. Cardinal Brinty, Mr. Sadiano, Yenyai. Political parties must begin to run as competent, professional, principle-based organizations. But what does it mean to be an NDC member? And you will be surprised.
They have no idea about.
They have no idea what principles do they hold. What does it mean to be an MPP member? What has even your executives? Do they know?
Badok, Pacho, me so accept in all this, leaders of these political parties, they have no more in times like this.
The core issue, the membership first. We always say leadership is cause and effect. A thorough study of leadership in Asante and Gonja will teach you that no, in a democratically elected system, leadership is not cause and everything effect.
Sure.
Especially where leadership, is the product of citizenship action.
Okay.
What you? Until the people who vote.
Yes.
And here we must get it right. People talking about overwhelming victory. Please get it right. Numbers are not always right. But many may not always be right. But it is the principle we have decided to work with. And Cardinal, the American say it is the law and the people.
Sure.
Hubert Humphrey in 1965 wrote, say, the law can be no better than the people who are called upon to obey or enforce it. And mining in some, whether legal or illegal, big mining companies, small mining companies, the legal regime. The fact that we deny the people who sit on gold, who sit on mineral resources, any right to it, the moment that mineral is discovered and say it belongs to the state, is wrong. It was a colonial law established in 1897 after the failure of the Crown Land Bill. Kwame Nkrumah allowed it to become law in 1962. The 1992 Constitution inserted it in Article 2576. Say, and the Minerals and Mining Act 2006, Act 703. Say, Section 1, no, that is the root cause of this problem. If we don't change that legal regime, hold on.
You can't have sectionally based management of resources.
You can increase the royalties. Yes, the royalties.
So the legal regime.
That's where the problem is.
Ghana is a unitary state. The very minute you start saying,
please, ownership of land,
sectional management of resources, then you are in trouble.
Now, yeah, my uncle, dog.
I think I've overstayed my welcome. Moment and wrap up na yanko. Kabila mpacho wrap up mami why, Mr.
Kadna nkomo bia ye be di bia yanhwe the legal regime biom no. Yanhwe legal regime no.
Kabila ebenya time na ya kan enu ye say the
enti yanhwe ho no. Na ne titru yan omanfo no. Yanyi ntum say ye say ye di amamra 1992 constitution we na ye adwuma eno na ye mfanya adwuma. Edi tiaya yempene so ani antiaya yempene so.
Okay, for your information, but mama men kan sa de tete we enchre ye nyina ansana yakọ. O say residents of Bebiani Attack Group Kabila ni Atik and Serandi Badomuti Muntie me why. Residents of Bebiani Attack Room and Ohiam Penica have seized the newly constructed pit at the Asante Gold Bebiani mines. On Sunday, 19th January 2025, residents of Bebiani Old Town and Zongo besieged the main pit and the whole road leading to the mines plant over air pollution and effects of blasting. Several efforts by the authorities have gone unnoticed. Yesterday, the Omahin of Anyaso Bekwai traditional area, Oja Ohoyajibi met the chiefs, assembly members and opinion leaders of the two communities. Baby Kokosia ne say Emabunu no say Kwaya Newmont any one more editing or money nye ho de be Newmont Ashanti Anglo Gold for no omode te no omani enye ho enti omo asan akwakoje omamana baako Ashanti Gold baby any mines omakoje omamana fofora omatu a omode ye omadwuma ewo baby any eho no ne asemo a yensa akase sie happy 17th birthday to Candy Rabana Entrywa Kwam of Archbishop Potter Girls enti happy 17th birthday to Candy Rabana Entrywa Kwam and happy birthday to Prophet Abraham Besma Gazi, founder and senior pastor of God Alone International Ministries. Abusia efrem na na okazu betwa frem the card na ha enenenso yedemu senior je mama Kofi conversing the royal baby nyame eyadomo a ochena yebesan abeto aso no so metira mu ema chairman general Ghana's Morning Voice Kwame Sefakai me the radio asum jeja mu nyana makramo.